Here's 5 top players the Blackhawks may target in free agency in 2024. The list I have are all forwards, and the last one's a bit of a stretch, but you never know. There always seems to be surprises at free agent frenzy time.
Oh, I love surprises!
I'll also add one right-handed defender that may be a good fit for the Hawks too. Let's start with the elephant in the room, Patrick Kane. He's actually not one of the top 5, but thought I'd take care of him since there's been a lot of speculation that he'd be an option to re-sign, play with Bedard, and retire as a Hawk. Kyle Davidson seemed to put a nail in that coffin when he was asked about signing Kane at the recent NHL Combine. This is what he said about Kane. He did have a really good year. I think we're all really happy to see that, but we made some really tough decisions on some long-standing players. I don't foresee us going back on that. As much as a lot of us would love to see Kaner playing with the Hawks, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Okay, let's get on with the top free agents. Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk is 27 and played for Boston the last 7 seasons. He's a 6-foot, 200-pound winger and played on the top 5-on-5, power play, and penalty kill lines last season for the Bruins. He had a modest 40 points with 19 goals, but is a physical player, competitive, wins board battles, and seems to be the player the Hawks would want to complement the new young core on the Hawks. Tyler Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi's 29 and played for the Maple Leafs last season. He's a big winger at 6'2", weighing around 200 pounds. He did have a shaky season with Toronto, but he's a legitimate top 6 winger when he's on his game. He's a gritty, physical player and would look good in a Hawks sweater if the Leafs don't end up re-signing him. Teuvo Teravainen. Remember Teuvo? He's another top 6 winger who can help the Hawks offensively. He's 29 and a bit smaller at 5'11" and about 190, but still an effective offensive player. He spent the last 8 seasons with the Canes and scored a career-high 25 goals last year. Jake Guentzel. Not sure if Jake would want to join a rebuilding team, but there's been rumors the Hawks are seriously considering a big-time offer for him. He's 29, 5'11", and weighs in around 180 pounds, so a smaller player but plays big. He had 77 points, putting up 30 goals with the Pens and Canes last regular season. He's one of the top free agents, so many teams will be knocking on his door. Sam Reinhart. Reinhart's considered the top prize this year, so he's likely to get a whopper of a contract. Again, not sure if he'd want to sign with a rebuilding team, so it's a bit of a reach, but you never know. He's in his prime at 28, is 6'2", and 195 pounds, lands big body checks, blocks shots, and is ultra competitive. He had a massive year with the Panthers, putting up 94 points and 57 goals last regular season. Defender Alexandre Carrier. I thought I'd throw one right-handed defender the Hawks may consider. Carrier is a 27-year-old defenseman who played for Nashville the last several years. He's a strong, mobile defenseman who plays well in transition, making nice outlet passes to the forwards. He's not a huge guy at 5'11" and 175 pounds, but may be a righty option for the Hawks D-Corps. Some other players the Hawks may consider are Max Domi, Anthony Duclair, Daniel Sprong, Matt Roy, and Dylan DeMelo. What do you think of this list? And who are your top 5? Check out these other Blackhawks Fanatics vids, and please like and subscribe for more quality Hawks content. Go Hawks!